Why do some stories live forever while others vanish the moment they are told? Before we learned to write, we told stories. Before we built cities, we built meaning. Stories weren't just entertainment, they were survival. They taught us who we were, what to fear, and therefore what to hope for. From the firesides of our ancestors to the feeds of our phones, storytelling has always been the pulse of human connection. Yet only a few ever master it. Even now, when our fires have turned into screens, we gather around the same light, searching for the same thing: connection. 5 years ago, in 2020, the world stopped. Lockdown turned cities silent, and therefore time itself seemed to hold its breath. In that stillness, I made a bold choice. I decided to make videos. For the first time in my life, I had a taste of control. Oh boy, I didn't know what I had signed up for. The wrestling with a bear armed with nothing but a stick. If you asked me then about storytelling, I would have mumbled, murmured, and therefore avoided a straight answer. Ignorance isn't a good habit. It can cost you dearly. Books, courses, seminars, these are the weapons that we need to understand the world around us. Yet, I hadn't picked them up. Most days, I scroll through social media, trying to reverse engineer what made others' work impactful. I started by imitating, not perfectly. Creativity is born from trying. The more I copied, the more I learned. Cinematography, editing, color, sound, and therefore photography. Slowly, imitation became education. Copying became creating. But doubts arose. Was this enough? Would I ever have a voice of my own? I wasn't a master. I was learning by doing, failing, and therefore questioning. Then a realization hit. I was no longer imitating blindly. I was absorbing lessons, shaping them, and therefore my work began to reflect my own perspective. This was the threshold, the first step into the unknown world of storytelling, where the stakes were no longer external metrics, but my own growth. I had entered Act 2, leaving comfort behind, ready to face creative struggle head-on. Every great story, no matter where it's told, follows a rhythm older than language itself. Every story follows a circle, because every story is a cycle of transformation. It mirrors the journey we live every day. We begin in the known, the comfort zone. Then something calls us out, a need, a desire, a question. We venture into the unknown, we struggle, adapt, and therefore grow. Finally, we return transformed. You need, go, search, find, take, return, change. Act 1 is comfort, Act 2 is conflict, Act 3 is change. The deeper you go, the more resistance you face. Self-doubt, failure, confusion. It's part of the story every storyteller must face, not just in their script, but within themselves. It was around this time that my brother called me and said something that I will never forget. I love your videos, they are well shot, and I've seen how much you have improved, but you need to work on storytelling. And that one sentence stuck with me. I couldn't shake it off. That night, I couldn't sleep. I opened my laptop and typed, "What is a story?" That question became a doorway. From there, I discovered what storytelling truly means and why humans care so deeply about it. Then, I realized the story I was trying to tell about the world was actually about me. Every story whispers the same truth: transformation. The hero lives as a one person and therefore returns as another. That change is what audience crave most. Storytelling isn't memorizing structure, it's feeling it. Recognizing when your story breathes, hesitates, evolves. Storytelling is empathy, stepping into someone else's world and therefore revealing a piece of their heart they didn't know existed. So if you want to become a master storyteller, don't start by asking, "What happens next?" Ask instead, how does this moment change the character or the audience? Because once you understand that, you stop just being a storyteller, you become a connector. Every story ends where it began, but nothing is the same. The journey isn't about what the hero found, it's about what they became. The world looks familiar, but we see it differently now. That's mastery. Mastery isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. Every word, every silence, every image carries weight. That's when storytelling stops being a technique and becomes a truth. Back in September 2021, I didn't like taking photos at all. I wanted to make films, not photographs. I refused the title photographer. Naomi, my sister, pushed me to take pictures even when I resisted. That persistence changed everything. Photography became my training ground. Every frame a story, every shot a mirror of patience, composition, and therefore emotion. Your struggles, your lessons, your imaginations. That's your canvas. Every story you share, let someone else begin their own. Storytelling isn't about mastery. It's about being human enough to feel, brave enough to express, and therefore humble enough to keep learning. Stories don't just live in books, screens, or stages. They live in you. By realizing you already are a storyteller, you just haven't told your story yet. Stories don't just change the world, they change the one who tells them. Start living your story. It might just change someone else's life. 2 weeks ago, we worked on a project whereby it turned out great. Naomi was creating a tote bag and it was amazing. I was responsible for capturing all the crochet outfit, and this brings us to today. Yeah, I think she can explain to us more.
When we were shooting, a friend of ours who was visiting from Japan, his name is Yuki.
Yes.
He really likes one of the tote bags, and when he was packing to go back home, he was like, "Can I see the bags one more time?" And I thought he was talking about the sling bag, but he ended up going with the denim bag, and that made me just want to create another one for myself. I ended up making this beautiful bag, and that's what we are going to shoot today and take photos.
Yeah, amazing. As you can see, I'm on a beautiful alleyway, and I think the colors of Naomi's projects will work amazing.
So I had some leftover squares. I decided to make a cover for my water bottle. I think it looks really cute. So we're going to place them on some of the beautiful flowers here, take photos here on the alleyway, and I think it will turn out great. So let's do this.
Yeah, let's get on to it. Guys, so we are done with the shoot and everything has gone smoothly. Though when we started the video, I was kind of nervous because this is the first time getting outside, but I'm really enjoying because I'm pushing myself and everything is turning out great. I hope you have enjoyed all the shots that we have been able to do, because the project, it has been fantastic. Yeah.
And this location is really beautiful, so I can't wait to see the photos.
The results.
Yeah. The photos, the videos. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we did this with you.
Amazing. Yeah. So comment down below and just tell us, because I'm really trying to be great at storytelling. So if you love this kind of videos, comment down below, leave a like, yeah, show some love to this project, and I'll see you on the next one.